Hey guys, welcome back to some Stellaris. We're playing as the Dominion. We are slowly repositioning for another fight, which is fine. You have... Oh, you're being attacked right there. Right. We'll worry about you later. Chicks. You are building up your armies? You are, that's good. And you have... You do not have... I'm not... Well, there's like no one here. So, that's annoying. We'll worry about you later. Forget that's one of the planets where the Vorta can't go or something like that. So, speed up here. We are moving our ships up north to go back over the ocean. Hunters. We've got some fleets coming over here to go after the... you. Just want to cleanse it.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
Now the question is, do we actually have a fleet anywhere nearby?
Sphere of influence expanded.
I don't think we do. You come back this way. Alright. Well, let's get a third fleet going, because we wanted to have that anyway. A third, whatchamacallit? Army. There we go. Wow. So it's the morning, and clearly I'm doing great on the thinking. Okay. I need some assault. Shepidar.
Construction complete.
Oh, where you are. Okay, so we're literally just gonna have to make those guys up here. Got it. I'm gonna do like that. That's all I can do at the moment. Okay. Get those moving. We'll go after these rebels. I feel like cleansing is the right thing to do when they've rebelled against me. I mean, not what I would typically do as a person, but feels like what the Dominion would do. Just, you have wronged me, go and beat you up, kind of thing. It would be nice to colonize over here. Are we colonizing? Yep. What's the colony cost here? 40. Okay, let's have someone do that. Preferably someone down here. Go ahead. What do you got? Inactive pops. Alright, well, let's start fixing that, I guess. You're not going to ministry here, so let's get a naval supply depot. You're unemployed. You're both unemployed, but you're, like, getting things, so stop complaining. I don't want to hear any complaints whatsoever. I will turn this car around and bring you back into space. Which seems like a particular threat. So maybe not that, but you guys understand what I mean. We're using a lot of energy, and I mean, I feel good about it, right? Like we're powering through energy and minerals for once, which we were not particularly good at for a while there. So I'd much rather have, you know, more min than less min. But even so, are you my No, where are you guys going? Okay, you have to come down there to then cut east. Got it. That's fine. 81 is good. This is actually getting... No, we had just done something here, right? That must be... We had just started down this path. I have issues with the system. I don't know. it feels, one, it feels really hard to manipulate it. Maybe that's because I don't know how. Maybe I'm not very good at it. But two, it feels like half the things are only good early game, but like there are things that should be good early game and things that should be good late game, and they're mixed in between in weird ways, so that I always feel like I'm not quite getting something I want. Maybe it really only matters for the first one you get. Maybe that's what I need to focus on. I'm just not quite sure. It never feels quite comfy when I look at that system. So, I don't know. That's my current meanderings, my mental meanderings. So, ignore me as you will. You're building. No one else can. Okay. I can't look at species. Oh, it looked like it was grayed out. That was weird. Do I care? There are two different kinds of Ferengi. One of them has picked up natural engineers, which is fascinating. That's one thing I also never do. I know there's ways to, like, manipulate it, so you're using the right pop on the right tile to get a little bit of bonus. Yeah, no. That's just not going to happen for me. It's not something I'm going to claim to be good at or understand enough to manipulate enough to make that work. I just learned where my limitations lie. All right, we're going to have heavy escort soon. That's exciting. Excuse me. Does anyone like me? I don't think so. I think pretty much everyone should hate me. The interspecies medical exchange is okay with me. The generic empire. And the closest to liking me are the Kazon Incorporated, who are vassals anyway. Personality, Fallen Empire pacifist. It's really scary when a Fallen Empire likes me more than someone else here. The UFP is equivalent. That's impressive. I'm trying to find... Is it just the UFP? And the Brunelli, of all people. The Breen and the Shiliak. And we are now equivalent with the Borg. Okay, then. That's more impressive than I expected to be, actually. I'll admit, I was not expecting equivalent with the Borg. How are our ships doing in their quest to get ready for this fight? So there are, like, no fleets we need to be worried about. We've got a transport fleet and an attack fleet. We've got a transport fleet and an attack fleet. We really could just start this war. Sorry for the chair noises that won't stop. At some point here I need to get a new chair, I think. This one's about 4 or 5 years old. In that range, and it's nice, it's comfy, it's still, the padding's all good and stuff, but it's very much an office chair and very much, maybe not, you know, the best office chair. So I need to pick a new one probably soon. So how do we want to do this? Do we want some Zal territory? I think we do. I think we want... Yeah, there's 2 planets there and 2 planets there, which is annoying. But we're going to attack here. Declare war. Let's look at Ferry. And then we want Sprinkle. We love Sprinkle. We're going to make these enough that we could grab all of them. I think the likelihood of any of this war, like, going long enough because of how much it costs to take things, probably less likely. And then they're like a DU or something like that. Do they? No, I could not take enough of those to make them make sense. All right. Don't want anything else here. Let's look at Winslow as a potential other grab. Sure. And confirm.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
You guys go there. You guys go there. We'll just run through these again. I should have a fleet getting closer to you over here. Yeah, you're about to land. Good. We don't actually have troops to fight with you, so I'm literally just going to sit over you, but that's fine. Yeah, go attack that. You guys can come in here.
Attacking enemy assets.
You. Please come. There you go. Go attack that for me. Thank you. We might as well, right? Like we can. We've absorbed the other ones. We had a little bit of rebellion, but we're dealing with that. So it makes sense to me to start attacking again. All of you guys need to flow down to here anyway. Anyone who is not in those two fleets needs to be heading that way. Take forever, because that's where the Jem'Hadar are, but we need to be prepared. And their fleet ran away from there. None of that is useful, so that's fine.
Besieging enemy spaceport.
Good. Good. Good.
Construction.
I guess we're attacking that first, which I don't really care about. There's our heavy escort. Okay, we're going to have to design that soon. Don't care about the mines. No one ever uses mines. It's not that I'm experienced in. I've tried a couple times, and every time I'm gone.
Attacking enemy vessels.
No, I think that's part of the reason why they're redesigning the main game to have whatchamacallit, warplanes, is because of the mines and other things like that, setting up static defenses. So I'm actually engineering escort here to get a little bit more of that. I feel like that's the right play. You know what? No, I don't think it is. Let's do that. That's fine. Alright, we get these things. And then we get, let's see here, Polaron, 8, 12 shield damage, ignore, you know what? We're going to make it so that you guys can drop down shields if you need to. That feels fine. And we want to give you just a good range across, I think. And then you get a couple fire rates, I think. You definitely get some damage. And then let's get you some range. I can get it to you. Do I not have a good range one? Oh. How is that even possible? Let's give you a little bit of armor pen then. And shield region. Alright, and let's see here. Yeah, I think Charger is right for the heavy escort. That seems fine. Marine detachment versus that. Definitely give you the more fun stuff. You've got the right thing. You've got the right thing. HE tuber. I don't know. I don't like naming things. I'm not good at it. How are our minerals? We definitely build a couple of those, right? Get you and you and you. We got 3 of those, which probably won't fill up our force limit, oddly enough. So. Right, those patrol frigates are dying from long range, which I would like to see. It does take a little bit to like make sure you're hitting them because they're small. And torpedoes are, I mean, pretty maneuverable, but still, yeah, not a lot you're gonna be able to do there. How's Sprinkle going? You're in range. That's good. They do have fleets wandering around. They don't have a troop, or what do we call it, a army, fleet big enough to like bombard anything. But is that a spear? Yeah, that's an interesting design. So we're going to get some more. That's good. Just go and bombard that for me. Alright, this is the lesson to those that would, you know, oppose me. We will cleanse your planets and then take all of your friends. Seems to be the current plan. They did manage to get some decent space stations up. It's slowing us down a little bit. I mean, not in any way that I'm worried about. Are the Zol still friendly on our side, or against us? I mean, we might as well do our, you know, quick run through the Zol, destroy things kind of play. Good job. Please go ahead and bombard Sprinkle so we can start taking it. I'd love to weaken these guys so much that they weren't in whatever coalition they're in. That's the part that bothers me the most. It's like, this war takes longer because it's so hard to get war score because they're in a coalition, but the coalition can't do anything. They suck. It just takes forever. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. We need to turn you off as the rally point. It might be creating another fleet with the heavy escorts or something. I don't know. Move you guys up that way, more centralized. You're just gonna hang out there. See here, you are on free at last. Land appropriated. Okay. Are we done with this? Ferry. You are, so bombard for me. You guys come up here. Now Sprinkle going, we're halfway there. It's, I mean, you know what it is, it's the fact that we're so slow in this galaxy at this point. Oh, we probably have more troops we can move, right? You and you. Head up that way. Get all of our troops in range for eventual fighting that fight. How are the board doing? Can't tell. I feel like there might have been a comeback. There's all here against the board. I'm not sure. At the very least, I feel like they've been sort of stalled. Which I like. Excuse me for the yawn. You're almost done with this. There we go.
Vessels upgrade.
I do want you to finish it. Good. Alright, let's head down that way. Here, go destroy things. See what you see. Good. Let's see if you can get... you're not going to be able to land in time? Did you landed in time? Perfect. So you're actually going to get into a fight here with some coalition ships, which... This is not a particularly scary fight. We triple them in terms of attack power. So... We appear to have taken this, so...
Enemy presence exposed.
See how we can do about destroying them. Like, already taking out ships. Well, the coalition fleet's gone. That was quick. Let's just...
Construction complete.
Can I not embark you? Did you guys... Oh, you didn't quite make the fight? Is that what happened? I'm confused. I thought we got down there. Alright, well... You guys, land there for me. Good job clearing that out. You're going to go back and bombard, but we're going to call an end to it here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.